We're going to do it real quick. Hi, good morning. It's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. It is 7:49 a.m. on a Thursday. And this is our 551st episode of the show. And we talk about Scrum and Agile. And I'm Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And we do it in a practical and tactical way so you can bring value, not work crazy hours, get home to family and friends, and have fun, right, Bubs? Bubbles the cat. She's all excited. You want to see Bubbles? You guys want to see Bubbles? Bubbles, there's Bubs. Yep, she's happy. She got past the dogs, the adopted rescue dogs. They're still battling. Okay, don't move the camera, Bubbles. All right. So what we're going to talk about today. Talk about process and artifact. And then we'll talk about Timebox a little bit. And a couple things. So I see a lot of new Scrum Masters and people that and Agile is about the process. As I'm an Agile coach, my job is to teach everybody how to do things so that they can do it themselves, not to give them information, but show them how to methodically go through things and figure these things out. So here's my question: process or artifact. And this one, I want to talk about the teaming working agreement. Many places I've gone to over the years, a lot of places want to have the same working agreement across all the teams. And there's some standard stuff. I could rattle off some things like work on time, don't, belittle other people, communicate, whatever. I can come up with a bunch of them. And some places have a long list, page-long list of working agreement. But here's my question. Is it more important to have the artifact done than it is the process of developing that artifact? Right? So here's why I say that. I can give a team a list of here's your team norms and now you should follow them, right? Do you think they'll follow them? No, they're not going to follow them. That'll take it right now. They won't do it. I can give you, here's a couple, like 4 that just we see everywhere, right? But don't even, my person wouldn't even give any of them, right? Yeah. So when I do my coaching, my virtual coaching, and my IC Agile classes, a lot of times what we'll do is we'll let the group come up with what they want, okay, and what they think those items are, and then what we'll do is we'll show them what other groups have done in case there's anything they want to add to it. That's the way you should do it. And then why we do that? Because you want the team to own their working norms, right? So that they follow them, so they do them, so they breathe them and live them. By you giving them their team norms, they ain't going to do it. I'm just being practically honest. It's practical for you. They ain't going to do it. It's corporate. They give me stuff, right? So the idea is that you should give that to them first. Let them build it. Then show them what other groups have done to see if they want to add anything they didn't think of to their list. Oh, I like that one. So there's a difference between, listen to what I just said. Oh, I like that team norm. I want to use it versus, okay, I will accept your team norm. What's the difference between like and accept? Well, I have to accept it because you told me to do it, right? So that's the difference. And then, but I will say the artifact is important because as far as team norms go, later on when you do have disputes and how you're going to operate, the nice thing about team norms is that it gives you a neutral party that everybody agreed to on how you want to operate. So if someone in your group's really violating, like a manager comes in and blows up your meetings, you can say, hey, sir or ma'am, say, yeah, we got our team norms over here. You broke like 5 of them. You want me to send you a copy? So it's not a personal thing, but the other thing is, if I was a real good Scrum Master, I would actually introduce anybody. We should do that. We could do team norms every time. Anytime anybody new, maybe I'll do that another show. Anytime anybody new, you should show them the team norms. Oh, and you know what I keep forgetting? Tonight I'm doing Agility Matters in New Zealand. So if you're on the East Coast time, about 2 a.m. in the morning. If you're in New Zealand or over in that part of the world, I think it's 8 o'clock. So Agility Matters, you can find them in meetup.com. I posted stuff on LinkedIn. And another thing, I should put some more things out today just to promoted a little bit. So I'll be up at 2. It's kind of why I was in another New Zealand meetup this morning, is why I wasn't here at 5, because I was in bed at 1 o'clock. It wasn't going to happen. The other one, I put Timebox in, and I haven't got much more time because I got to do a meeting in about 6 minutes. So I got to close this out fast. Timeboxes. You're an Agile coach. You're a facilitator, right? You got a half-hour meeting. And in Timeboxes, you can see, it's funny. I got my new job. What do? I pull up my whiteboard. They all laugh. They go, oh, God, he's got a whiteboard at home. They don't know what they hired, do they? No. I come prepared sometimes. So Timeboxes, right? So in coaching and conversation, when you facilitate, okay, you have divergent, and then you have convergent, and then you do it again, and you do it again. This is the problem area, and this is the solution. Okay, so that's how your thinking goes, right? So you have your problem, you all meet together, you talk about a bunch of ideas, then your facilitator is supposed to help you gradually come down to one of the root problems that you want to solve, just one of the problems, maybe 2, small. And then you talk about the solutions, and you talk about it again, you divert again, and you figure out all the different ways to make solutions for this problem. And then you come down and say, here's the solutions we want to do, and then you go forth and implement. Okay? So this is how the process works for problem solving. This is how you're supposed to get coached, and the facilitator is supposed to do this operation. Here's the kicker. Let's say you have a 30-minute meeting. So you have a 30-minute meeting. There's your time box, right? What you need to do is set up an agenda. This. So here's the intro. So warm up. 5 minutes. Convergent thinking is 5 minutes. Divergent is 5 minutes. And then when you do your solution, again, you got 5 minutes for divergent. That's a terrible triangle, Dan. 5 minutes for convergent, and then 5 minutes for exit. Okay. So, and one of my coaching calls, we call this a checkout. We call this a check-in, because you need that to turn off your brain from all your other meetings you're doing today. So you only have 5 minutes to do this, 5 minutes to do that, 5 minutes to do that, and 5 minutes to do that. So you got 20 minutes to talk about coming up with solutions. So you got to be really efficient. Like I got 2 minutes for my meeting. So check this out. Bet you didn't think about it that way, did you? Get that thing like that. So you need to lay this out, and you need to be real serious if you think you're going to get something done in 30 minutes. So if you set up for 30 minutes to do problem solving, you better write this agenda and share it with everybody in the group. And I will post this as a picture. But this is what you need to do. All right. So if you're going to do a problem solving, you got 5 minutes for check-in, 5 minutes for divergent thinking on problems, 5 minutes for convergent thinking on common solution, 5 minutes to identify which problem you want to work, 5 minutes to divert on solution possibilities, and 5 minutes to converge on your solution that you want to implement, and then 5 minutes for checkout. Okay? All right. Have a great day. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your Thursday. One more day till Friday. I think the other part of the world's already starting their Friday, so they're good for them. And we will see you tomorrow. Don't forget, ring the little bell if you like the show. And happy scrumming. We're off to the races. See ya. Bye.